Hello, everybody. I am the Black Sigma, or you could just call me Eric, and welcome to another Zelda month video. As you can tell from the title and thumbnail, I'm about to make an attempt at predicting the entire plot of Tears of the Kingdom using my knowledge of the franchise and some dives into the teaser trailers to determine what I think is the most likely plot. Will I be correct? Probably not. Will it be fun to see what I can scrap together from this? I'll let you decide. We begin Tears of the Kingdom some time after Breath of the Wild's true ending post-credits, in which Zelda mentioned Vah Ruta had been malfunctioning. In either a cutscene or exposition during gameplay, we will find out that the same is true for the other three divine beasts as well. Not just the divine beasts, but all Sheikah technology on the surface, as the shrines and towers begin to disappear into the ground from whence they came. Zelda has determined the source of these malfunctions is malice infecting the technology, which doesn't make sense at first as Ganon is defeated, but it is soon discovered that this malice is coming out of some newfound caves across Hyrule. Of course, this is where the first trailer kicks in, with what is likely the first set of story beats. Link and Zelda explore this cave system, finding artwork depicting a war against a Gerudo king wielding a trident. They also find the mural of the divine figure, seemingly connected to Zelda, that's also depicted with the 7 tear-shaped objects. Why do I think this is in the caves and not in the sky, when that was part of a later trailer that took place mostly in the sky? The stone texture being a rough orange-brown rather than a smooth grey or white, and these particle effects of embers, like the ones we see coming off of Zelda's torch. After travelling through these caves, they know they're getting close to the source of the malice, as it gets thicker and more tendril-like as they approach. Eventually, they find Ganon Corpse, as I, and probably several others, have nicknamed this dead Ganondorf. Ganon Corpse, sensing the spirit of the hero and the blood of the goddess nearby, begins to react, his sheer power causing tremors in the room and causing the floor to collapse below the protagonists. But not before one of his tendrils of malice can lash out at the hero and his sword. Zelda falls. Link dives to catch her, but misses. Before he too can fall, the arm that was sealing Ganon Corpse catches him. The arm, revealing it has at least some level of sentience, realized it was more important to keep the spirit of the hero alive to vanquish Ganon than it was to hold Ganon at bay, since its grip on him was waning anyway. The arm, noticing malice has damaged Link's, binds itself to him before telling him to escape, before malice can overwhelm him entirely. Link, though he doesn't wish to abandon Zelda, is forced to flee. Once he reaches the surface, he's met with a terrible sight. With Ganon Corpse free from its restraints, and its malice overflowing with tremendous power, the vile substance pushes to the surface in every way it can, most noticeably with Hyrule Castle ascending into the sky. Of course, Link must find a way to repel the malice, and repair the Master Sword to defeat Ganon himself. But where would he even begin with such a daunting task? Of course, the arm can help him. It reveals that, long ago, islands littered Hyrule's skies, some inhabited by Hylians, others inhabited by advanced races, but the most recent of these islands would be of the most aid to Link. Those inhabited by a race that I'm sure everyone knows the name of by now. Before we continue, I'm going to say I don't think they'll play a direct role in this story, the same way the interlopers don't play a direct role in Twilight Princess. The things they made and the race they later became do. The Zonai are responsible for the architecture, the power Link will obtain to fight malice. The arm may even be a spirit of one of them. But we're not going to learn their complete history, exactly who they are, anything of that sort. Once the arm has informed Link of the Sky Islands, it also reveals its ability to take him up to them. Here, Link finds his outfit, a shield, and a vessel. This vessel is like the Vessels of Light and Spirit Vessels in previous games, designed to hold tears. Tears of the King... Okay, you get it. I'm going to call these Tears of Hylia, though, as the deity connected to Zelda is probably Hylia, and the tears are connected to said deity. Collecting these tears will power various pieces of ancient Zonai technology, allow the arm to use its rune-like abilities, unlock new areas by repelling malice, and will generally be the MacGuffin. I suspect repairing the Master Sword will be something else entirely. Perhaps after collecting all the tears, Link can face some kind of dungeons or trials which allow him to access this sacred golden light that can heal the Master Sword. After Link has obtained all 7 Tears of Hylia and has repaired the Master Sword, though likely not to its original state, more likely to the half-energy state like in the title, he is capable of returning to the cave where he lost Zelda and saves her, leading into the endgame. With Zelda saved, an intact Master Sword, and the Tears of Hylia collected, Link can now face Ganoncorpse, who has been gathering his strength in Hyrule Castle this entire time. I believe it will be possible to go straight here after reaching the sky, as it is possible to go straight to Ganon in Breath of the Wild, but it's inadvisable and skips the plot that I'm making up here. When you reach the throne room, who should you find sitting there but a rehydrated Ganondorf? One who tells the tragic tale of his past. He doesn't want to make the princess or the hero suffer. He's sick of being filled with the eternal malice and hatred of demise. Sick of doing battle with the spirit of the hero and the blood of the goddess, generation after generation. He just wants the cycle to end. If the only way to do that is finally kill one of them, so be it. Of course, Link wins. But, as Ganondorf dies, he reminds Link, so long as the curse of demise is in place, he will return. So long as that curse is in place, these two will always be made to fight him. He's had enough of it. Hyrule has had enough of it. As his dying wish, he doesn't spite Link or Zelda, doesn't damn them in any way. Instead, he pleads that they find a way to make this stop, once and for all. The man destroyed Hyrule again, not because he wanted to, but because it was his fate. The other two stopped him, yes, because they wanted to, but fate too had its hand in this. They consider Ganondorf's words, and as they realize these words were spoken not of malice, but of sympathy, they agree that maybe he deserves to get his wish. The only way to do this, of course, would be with the Triforce, which is probably found to be within Zelda, complete and whole, for reasons that I don't understand, but this imagery kinda points to that. So, wishing upon the Triforce to end Demise's curse, finally, the cycle ends. Though this won't be the last Zelda game, not by a long shot, it will be the last in the timeline. At least, the last to involve the legendary three we've come to know. So, what do you think? I don't put too much stock into it myself, as a lot of the details just aren't there yet, with the trailers we've got, but I'm sure a good chunk of this will happen because of what little the trailers do imply. Regardless of how accurate or inaccurate this may be, how detailed or vague it may have been, I hope you enjoyed the last of my Zelda month videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.